Effet non échu.
Unmatured bills. Unmatured bills.
Emballage.
Packaging. Packaging.
Emballage à usage mixte.
Mixed-use packaging. Mixed-use packaging.
Emballage et matériel à rendre.
Returnable packaging and equipment. Returnable packaging and equipment.
Emballage perdu.
Lost packaging. Lost packaging.
Emballage récupérable.
Returnable packaging. Returnable packaging.
Emballage récupérable non identifiable.
Unidentifiable recoverable packaging. Unidentifiable recoverable packaging.
Émetteur de bons.
Issuer of warrants. Issuer of warrants.
Émetteur d'obligations.
Issuer of bonds. Issuer of bonds.
Émission de titres participatifs.
Issues of non-voting shares. Issues of non-voting shares.
Fourniture.
Supplies. Supplies.
Fournitures administratives.
Office supplies. Office supplies.
Fournitures consommables.
Consumable supplies. Consumable supplies.
Fournitures d'ateliers et d'usines.
Workshop and factory supplies. Workshop and factory supplies.
Fournitures de magasins.
Store supplies. Store supplies.
Fournitures d'entretien et de petit équipement.
Maintenance and small equipment supplies. Maintenance and small equipment supplies.
Fournitures non stockables.
Utilities. Utilities.
Frais accessoires.
Ancillary costs. Ancillary costs.
Frais d'acte et de contentieux.
Legal and litigation fees. Legal and litigation fees.
Frais de constitution.
Setup costs. Setup costs.
Indemnité.
Allowances. Allowances.
Intérêt.
Interests. Interests.
Intérêt bancaire et sur opération de financement.
Interest on bank and financing transactions. Interest on bank and financing transactions.
Intérêt couru.
Accrued interest. Accrued interest.
Intérêt des autres dettes.
Interest on other debts. Interest on other debts.
Intérêt des emprunts et dettes.
Interest on loans and debts. Interest on loans and debts.
Intermédiaire financier.
Financial intermediaries. Financial intermediaries.
Inventaire.
Inventory count. Inventory count.
Inventaire périodique.
Periodic inventory system. Periodic inventory system.
Inventaire permanent.
Perpetual inventory system. Perpetual inventory system.
Matière consommable.
Consumable materials. Consumable materials.
Matière de récupération.
Recovered materials. Recovered materials.
Matière et fourniture.
Materials and supplies. Materials and supplies.
Matière première.
Raw materials. Raw materials.
Médecine du travail.
Occupational medicine. Occupational medicine.
Mission.
Assignments. Assignments.
Mobilier.
Furniture. Furniture.
Monnaie nationale.
National currency. National currency.
Organismes publics internationaux.
International public bodies. International public bodies.
Organismes sociaux.
Social agencies. Social agencies.
Personnel extérieur à l'entreprise.
External employee. External employee.
Personnel intérimaire.
Temporary employee. Temporary employee.
Personnel prêté.
Staff on loan. Staff on loan.
Perte de change.
Foreign exchange losses. Foreign exchange losses.
Perte sur créance irrécouvrable.
Bad debts written off. Bad debts written off.
Pièce justificative.
Supporting documents. Supporting documents.
Plan d'actionnariat des employés.
Employee share ownership plan. Employee share ownership plan.
Plan d'épargne d'entreprise.
Company savings plan. Company savings plan.
Plus-value nette.
Net capital gains. Net capital gains.
Plus-value sur cession d'actifs.
Capital gains on sales of assets. Capital gains on sales of assets.
Rémunération due.
Salaries payable. Salaries payable.
Rente viagère.
Life annuities. Life annuities.
Rentrée sur créance amortie.
Collection of bad debts written off. Collection of bad debts written off.
Réserve.
Reserves. Reserves.
Restructuration.
Restructuring. Restructuring.
Retenue.
Hold back. Hold back.
Retrait.
Withdrawal. Withdrawal.
Revenu des autres créances.
Income from other receivables. Income from other receivables.
Revenu des créances commerciales.
Income from trade receivables. Income from trade receivables.
Revenu des créances diverses.
Income from sundry receivables. Income from sundry receivables.
Solde du compte.
Balance of account. Balance of account.
Solde nul.
Zero balance. Zero balance.
Solde créditeur de banque.
Bank credit balances. Bank credit balances.
Sol.
Ground level land. Ground level land.
Souscription de part.
Subscription of shares. Subscription of shares.
Sous-sol.
Underground level land. Underground level land.
Sous-sol et sur-sol.
Underground and above ground level land. Underground and above ground level land.
Stock final.
Ending inventory. Ending inventory.
Stock initial.
Beginning inventory. Beginning inventory.
Stock.
Inventory. Inventory.
Terrain.
Land. Land.
Terrains aménagés.
Serviced land. Serviced land.
Terrain bâti.
Developed land. Developed land.
Terrain de carrière.
Quarry land. Quarry land.
Terrain nu.
Undeveloped land. Undeveloped land.
Titre.
Securities. Securities.
Titre de participation.
Equity investments. Equity investments.
Titre de placement.
Investment securities. Investment securities.
Titres immobilisés.
Long-term securities. Long-term securities.
Transports administratifs.
Administrative transport. Administrative transport.
Vente de produits fabriqués.
Sales of manufactured goods. Sales of manufactured goods.
Vente de produits finis.
Sales of finished goods. Sales of finished goods.
Vente de produits intermédiaires.
Sales of intermediate goods. Sales of intermediate goods.
Vente de produits résiduels.
Sales of residual goods. Sales of residual goods.
Versement de transport.
Transport tax. Contribution to public transports. Transport tax. Contribution to public transports.
Versements anticipés.
Prepayments. Prepayments.
Versements reçus.
Payments received. Payments received.
Voyages et déplacements.
Travel and trips. Travel and trips.
Chèque à encaisser.
Checks for collection. Checks for collection.
Chèques postaux.
Postal checks. Postal checks.
Action propre.
Own shares. Own shares.
Administrateur.
Director. Director.
Administration des impôts.
Tax authorities. Tax authorities.
Agencement et aménagement de terrain.
Land fixtures and installations. Land fixtures and installations.
Allocation familiale.
Family allowances. Family allowances.
Allocation logement.
Contributions to the National Fund for Housing. Contributions to the National Fund for Housing.
Amende et pénalités.
Fines and penalties. Fines and penalties.
Amortissement linéaire.
Straight-line depreciation and amortization. Straight-line depreciation and amortization.
Amortissement.
Amortization, depreciation. Amortization, depreciation.
Amortissement dérogatoire.
Derogatory depreciation. Derogatory depreciation.